What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Goji Franklin, and I'm back here with another video. And today we're gonna be playing Godzilla Save the Earth Melee. Yes, sir. So this is version 1.5. The devs recently released version 1.6 on their Discord server, and I tried to download that, and the gameplay it basically runs perfectly. The only issue I'm having is trying to get all the textures to fully download with inside PCSX2, and for some reason they're not all showing up correctly. I'm gonna put a picture right here so you guys can kind of see what the textures are looking like. I reached out to them on their Discord server to see if we can try to help solve this issue, and I followed every single one of their steps, and it's still not working for some reason. Like I don't know, the textures are downloading very slow, and it's just like they're not coming in fully. So we're just gonna play this version. I know a lot of other people in their Discord server are having the same issue, and for that reason I'm just gonna play this version. There's nothing wrong with this version at all. Just the 1.6 just has few updated versions, like it fixes a few little bugs. It's got some added stages, and this is a little bit more polished. This one's still very good though. So we're gonna play this one. For those of you guys who don't know, Godzilla Save the Earth Melee is a mod created by a bunch of Godzilla fans who have modded Godzilla Save the Earth, my personal favorite video game of all time, and the game that got me into Godzilla and started all of this right here behind me that you guys see, my entire Godzilla collection and Godzilla hobby, passion, addiction, whatever you want to call it. So I love that game to death, and eventually I'm gonna play the original vanilla version of that game because I have it downloaded on my computer too, even the version with Biollante too. But for now, we're gonna play this one, and yeah, we're just gonna start off. All right, so to start off, what I'm gonna be doing for this series is I'm gonna be doing versus mode, and I'm going to play each and every single monster. In this video, we're just gonna be playing Godzilla 2000, and we're gonna fight all the monsters within the roster. So within the roster, we have Kiryu, Super Mecha Godzilla, Fire Rodan, Gigan, Orga, Godzilla 2000, the character we're playing today, Jet Jaguar, Megalon, Megagears, my boy Space Godzilla, and Destroyer. So yeah, we're gonna start off with Godzilla 2000. Eventually I'm gonna play every single monster, and we're gonna fight every single monster in the roster, and then probably in another video I'll do some melee mode, show you guys what that's looking like. And yeah, let's start it off, man. And we're gonna start off, the first kaiju we're gonna fight is Kiryu. We're gonna make our way to Destroyer. So yes, sir. Like I said, I'm very excited to be playing this game for you guys, man. This is some new content that I'm bringing to my channel. I've always wanted to play video games, just specifically a bunch of kaiju, creature, dinosaur, animal video games for you guys. I always thought that's great content, and that's a lot of the YouTube videos that I like to watch just on my free time. And so I figured, hey, why not? Why not I make content of me playing different video games? Because I play video games all the time. So yeah. And what you guys can see here is that Godzilla Save the Earth Melee is kind of like a combination of all three of the Atari Trilogy Godzilla games: Save the Earth, Destroy All Monsters Melee, and Unleash. It takes different animations, graphics, play styles, gameplay, move sets, all that, and it combines it into one with different characters. And as you guys can see right here, Godzilla 2000, what the devs have done for most of the kaiju, they've made them more movie accurate. And they've given them movesets that they've had in movies that the Atari Trilogy kind of neglects sometimes. Because the Atari Trilogy, what they do is they kind of add their own little style, which is makes the gameplay more fluid and should I say like fighting game style for the kaiju, but this game kind of combines the aspects of the original Toho Godzilla movies plus the Atari Trilogy games, all three of them, and combines them into one. So as you guys can see, Godzilla 2000, he has his walking animation and some of his fighting styles from his model from Godzilla Unleashed, but he also has some of his, like the tail whip right there and the get up attack. He has those from Godzilla Save the Earth and Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. And I'm actually kind of getting my ass whooped right now. So let's actually try to lock in. I have some of the settings kind of modified because I just like to play this on my free time. Like Kiryu doesn't lose like his what's it called? All of his missiles. He can use them as much as he wants to. Another thing they've done in this game is that they've they've modified the cities. You can take barriers off, you can put them on, but they made a lot of the cities larger, which is pretty freaking cool. Let's see what else. What else have they done? They've made it easier to combo. Ooh, beam battle, beam battle. Oh shit, damn it. That's another thing too. So like the beam battles originally, in the original Godzilla Save the Earth, you're able to Super X3 frozen. You're able to win those beam battles, and I know how to do it. It's blue beats green, green beats red, and red beats blue. But I think it's reversed in this game, and I kind of have muscle memory from playing the original games so much. So like, if I get in another beam battle, I don't know if I can think fast enough to try to figure it out. But what was I saying? Yeah, they just add a bunch of new move sets for the kaiju. Like even their beams look more movie accurate. Like Godzilla and Kiryu's, they look more accurate to the movie instead of like the older graphics that the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox have for the attacks. I think I have the difficulty on hard mode too. 'Cause I like to play competitively too. And what's pretty cool about that is I believe there is a community that plays Godzilla Save the Earth Melee competitively. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos of people doing it. And it gets real intense. It gets really real intense. There we go. That's another thing I have added on here too, is that you can just automatically go into rage mode when your rage meter fills up, kind of like in Unleashed when your critical mass meter goes up. If I can hit him. Oh no! Damn, he took me out of my rage. I should have just went straight to the nuclear pulse. I also want to apologize if my screen that's showing me is kind of blocking the view of the health bars, but yeah, and that's not that important. You guys don't need to see that. But you see that right there? That's a crazy combo that you can do right there. You can do a bunch of different juggles. Like in the original Save the Earth, you were able to juggle a lot, but in this game, you can juggle a lot more, and it makes it feel more like a game like Street Fighter or something like that, or maybe even Tekken or Mortal Kombat, should I say? All right, beam battle. Damn. Let's go get that health. Let's go get that health. That right there, that's Godzilla's charging ability that he has in Godzilla Unleashed. That's pretty cool. Oh, I won. All right, cool. Yes, sir. They've changed a bunch of the sound effects too. Oh yeah, and we're only gonna be doing one round for each kaiju too, because if I did multiple rounds, it would definitely be a much longer video, and that kind of be a little bit of a pain to edit. But they've added a lot of different sound effects for these, not just the roars, but like even the music too. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Okay. So like here's the difficulty level. We have hard. You can reset the arenas. You can set the round length. For 10 minutes. Standard stuff. But you also have like tether radius. You have power ups. You can turn those on or off. The barriers I have those turned off. You do empty arena with no buildings. You have the HUD, the placeholder, inactive AI, which turn that off. AI watch mode. You have the fight themes. I have it set to the Pipeworks trilogy. Probably just a little for safety for I don't want to get any copyright for Toho, but they do have the original Godzilla movie soundtracks on here, which they're kind of modified to the point where I don't know if Toho can copyright them, but I just want to be safe. So I'm gonna keep it at the as the Pipeworks trilogy, because Pipeworks, especially Godzilla Unleashed, they've got some really good soundtracks, some really good theme songs for a lot of the kaiju. So we have random start, we have the rage meter. I have it on gain when damage is dealt. Military count 32. You can set the military and the military damage. I have the military damage off because that was one thing that was really annoying in Save the Earth, is when the tanks shoot at you. They always, like, if you're trying to grab and throw a monster, if they shoot at you and a missile hits you, you drop them or something like that. They interrupt you when you're trying to charge your beam. And that's kind of annoying. You have points off. You can set the camera to different settings, like free look, third person, 2-player, 4-player, ground view, helicopter view, head view, orbit. There's a bunch of crazy little settings that I like in here. But we're gonna keep it normal for now. I have player health at 250, but you can raise it to a lot more than that, or you can raise it to a lot lower than that. Player size, I have them as normal, which is the standard, but you can also do Toho stats, which is also pretty fun. You can put like giant Heisei kaiju like Space Godzilla and Destroyer up against the smaller Showa kaiju like Jet Jaguar and Megalon. You can do the Vanilla Save the Earth. You can make them even larger than the entire map, larger than the whole building. Or should I say larger than all the skyscrapers in the map? Should I say? But we keep it at normal. Player speed normal, player ammo unlimited. Actually, I'm gonna turn that off. Refill over. Actually, no, yeah, no. Refill over time is more balanced, should I say? And then you have player colors too. So we're gonna keep it like this for now. Boom. Now we're good. Okay, so let's start off with the next kaiju we're gonna fight. Let's pick Godzilla again. We're gonna fight Super Mecha Godzilla. And now we're gonna do New York. They've added new loading screens too. There's Mega Gears, as you guys can see, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. I really love her character model. I can't wait till we get to Space Godzilla too, because he's dope, man. I love his character model in this game. He's probably gonna be the next kaiju I play, actually. Because y'all know how much I love Space Godzilla. And Godzilla 2000, he's my second favorite Godzilla incarnation. So let's go ahead and start this. Now, what I love, what they've done with Super Mecha Godzilla is they've added the Garuda in this game, and that's pretty cool. And they've added his Mega Buster in the game as well. Hopefully he shoots it, but if not, I'll show you guys when I fight him. I think he can also absorb beam attacks too to power his plasma grenade, just like he does in the movie. But it was pretty cute. It's really freaking cool. I like that. Let's go. Oh shit. Nice little uppercut he got there. He got his laser eyes. They changed them from blue to yellow, which is more movie accurate. You ain't Now some of the AI can go pretty crazy, especially on hard mode, which I like that. I like it. I like to make it a challenge. I have noticed some bugs in the past. I don't know, they haven't been popping up recently, but like sometimes the AI will just sit there and like not attack you, or they'll just like do their taunt repeatedly. So hopefully they don't do that in this game. Specifically like Gigan and Jet Jaguar, they do that. I hope they don't do that in this game though. I hope they actually fight. So but yes sir, if you guys if any of you guys want to play this game, I'm going to put a link in the description below to their Discord server. You guys can go and follow the steps to download either this version or the 1.6. Maybe you guys might have a little bit better luck downloading the newer version 1.6 than I did. You know, it works on gaming laptop and Steam Deck as well. Any PC that you guys have, as long as you guys are able to run PCSX2. They put in video tutorials on how to download the game and how to download PCSX2, so you're not left wondering on how to move something or how to do a specific thing. I know it took me a little bit to kind of figure it out, but I eventually got it. So that's cool right there. I like that. You can jump forward and then you can do an aerial attack. So that's a new animation that they added. I'm gonna do it with the tail. And when they're down too, you can kind of keep hitting them and juggle them. I think something new they added for Godzilla 2000 is you can do fireballs, like multiple fireballs. Oh shit, another beam attack or beam clash. Damn, I don't know if I'm ever gonna win one of those. They're just too quick with how they change their colors to counter. Where you going, buddy? Look at you. Get out of here, bro. Ah! Man, I love Super Mecha Godzilla though, man. He's my favorite Mecha Godzilla. I really like Kiryu as well, but Heisei is my favorite series. I really love Millennium Series 2. It's my second favorite out of all the Godzilla series. And I grew up with both of them mainly. A lot of Showa too, but mainly what I rewatched was the Heisei. Damn, he's hitting me with his shock anchors. Hey bro, you good? Shit. But yeah, what I was saying was I grew up with a lot of the Heisei and Millennium movies. Those are the ones that I mainly rewatched over and over because they were just more my cup of tea. And Super Mecha Godzilla, he's always been my favorite. Love him. I know a lot of people like he might be their least or second least favorite Mecha Godzilla. A lot of people prefer Kiryu or the original Showa Mecha Godzilla. But hey, look, man, I grew up with a lot of '90s stuff. 90s kid at heart, you know what I mean? And I love everything from, like I said, the Heisei series, really the '90s. You know, just from the Godzilla series, Jurassic Park, you know, a lot of '90s movies I grew up watching. So you know, I just kind of resonate with that a little bit more. Same with a lot of my friends too. We just love Heisei a lot. Look at that. And I raised to win. Hey, this game is so fun, man. I can't wait. I really can't wait for them to add more monsters to the game. Cause like as you guys notice, like they're missing some, you know, like at least fill I can't wait for them to fill the roster out with the original monsters that were in Godzilla Save the Earth plus Biolante. So like what I mean is, you know, we need King Ghidorah, we need Anguirus, Baragon, a Heisei Godzilla, we need who else was in there? Mothra, we need Mothra, Mecha King Ghidorah. Am I missing anybody? I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Mogira, we need Mogira. You know what I mean? Biolante, like I said, and then they start adding like the Unleashed monsters of Aaron and King Caesar, Titanosaurus. Pretty sure Crystallite or Obsidius is probably going to be in there. I might also link their monster bios too to show you guys other like kaiju that they have planned for the game. I know they have Final Wars Gigan. He's a completely separate character from Showa Gigan, so he's supposed to be in the game as a playable character. Pretty sure Zilla or Godzilla 98, he's supposed to be in there, and all the monsters have different skins too. You'd be surprised too of like all the different skins that they're adding for all these different kaiju. I don't think I can switch the skins in this game, but just take a look for yourself in the monster bios. It's crazy the amount of skins that they're adding for all the different kaiju. Like King Ghidorah has a Kaiser Ghidorah and a Monsterverse Ghidorah skin. Anguirus has a Final Wars Anguirus skin and a Singular Point skin. Okay, hold on. The game's kind of freezing up. That's better. What was it saying? All the different Godzillas, like Millennium Godzilla is supposed to have GMK against Mecha Godzilla, Tokyo SOS with the Scar, Final Wars. And I love Final Wars. He's my favorite Godzilla. So I can't wait to like play as him in the game finally, because he gets no love in the video games besides Battle Line, unfortunately. But yeah, man, they're doing something that we've always wanted, and that's basically a fourth game to the Atari trilogy, you know. And speaking of Godzilla video games, which is really cool, is recently Toho announced that they're gonna be what did they say? They're gonna be expanding Godzilla merchandise. You know, they have like this Godzilla plan or Godzilla project for the next 3 years, I should say, which involves, you know, more films, more TV shows, animated TV stuff, manga, comics, and video games. And I'm not just talking mobile video games, because we know. Look, I know y'all all hate the mobile games, and I do too. I'm sick of it, but they're gonna make more mobile games, obviously, and that means collabs too. But they're finally announcing that they're making more full-fledged Godzilla games for consoles, and they don't just mean one. They say games. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about this in the video and cover it, and maybe I still will. But that right there is a huge announcement. Y'all don't know how happy I went. Y'all don't know how happy I was. Should I say? I was extremely happy when I heard that, because I've been begging for a new Godzilla video game for forever, and everybody has, you know, everybody on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you know, we've been begging for it. We've been sick of these mobile games and all these collabs for different video games that people don't play. The only two good collabs that they did was Giga Bash, which is another game I do want to keep playing, because I did 4 Giga Bash videos probably like 2 years ago, I think. So I want to play some more Giga Bash. And Fortnite. I also want to play Fortnite for you guys, because I didn't get a chance. I was out of the country and I didn't have any of my equipment with me to record any of the videos when the Godzilla collab dropped. But I did get like all the skins and all the back pieces and the everything that came within the Godzilla collab for Fortnite. So we could play Fortnite and you'll see Godzilla running around trying to kill people. Yeah. And I know a lot of people like Fortnite too, so I figure I might as well play that game as well. But like I said, going back to the Toho announcing more Godzilla video games, that is huge. That's huge for us as Godzilla fans, man. And me being in my 20s, I've been waiting for new Godzilla video games so much. I love Godzilla video games. Like I've been playing Godzilla Save the Earth religiously for the past 20 years. You know what I mean? Non-stop. I just love that game. I love that game. Damn, I stepped on this neck. And same with Destroy Monsters Melee and Unleashed. I love kaiju video games in general. They're my favorite genre of video games to play. I'm a true kaiju fan at heart. So to get more Godzilla video games on consoles, whether it's PS5, the PlayStation 6, whenever that comes out, Nintendo Switch 2, because I know that's going to come out soon, PC, Xbox, whatever, like I'm buying it. I'll buy a console just for the game, just like I did with Unleashed back when that came out. I bought the Wii just for Unleashed. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope they do another arena fighter like this, just with way more kaiju, different added content and stuff, with move sets such as these, or they could be different. I just don't want it to be. I don't want a repeat of the Godzilla PS4 video game, which is another game I will play because I have that as well. Damn, down goes Rodan. Let's see if I can step on him. Damn, I didn't get stepped on him. But I was saying, yeah. I don't want a repeat of the Godzilla PS4 video game because me as a Godzilla fan, like I understand what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? I find enjoyment out of the game, but it doesn't have a lot of replay value because there's a lot of things wrong with it. And that's a game that didn't really reach out to the general audience, like these games did, like the Atari trilogy games did. You know what I mean? The gameplay was, more of a replica of how Toho did their suit. Should I say how Toho made their movies? You know what I'm saying, with Nakajima and Satsuma and Kadokawa in the suits. How the kaiju really move. And that's very creative, but it's not good for a fighting game or a game that you would want to have a lot of replay value with. So kind of dropped the ball on that one. Didn't really have any DLC or any added content. Never got a sequel. So I hope they don't do a repeat of that and they learn from that lesson. And they make more fighting games, arena fighters. You know what I'm saying? Brawlers to side scrollers. Adventure games, open world adventure games, whatever, man. And I want them to add kaiju from the original, like make the main focus the original 3 series: Shoho, Heisei, Millennium, and then obviously Rira 2, because they're not gonna just leave out the Rira series. They gotta add like Shinin -1 and maybe even the anime trilogy and Singular Point. Not sure about them adding MonsterVerse stuff. Maybe they will. Hopefully they will. I really hope they will, because I love the MonsterVerse. Maybe the MonsterVerse gets their own fighting game too. A dream game would be a game in this style with a bunch of added content like Save the Earth had, mini games and all challenges and stuff, online gameplay, character customization, and then a heavy roster of different kaiju from the entire Godzilla series. Damn, I missed my nuclear pulse. He knew what he was doing. He was trying to lay down and then wait for the perfect moment for me to use my nuclear pulse. But yeah, add a bunch of kaiju with all their incarnations or different skins, all their movie abilities that they have in the movies. Make a movie accurate. Add the sound design, Let's get some online gameplay going, whether it's 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. That's what we all want, something like that. Guarantee it would make some money. And they're smart for doing this too, because this is, I've been saying this is the golden age of Godzilla, but now I'm starting this is the platinum age of Godzilla. Really, there's so much Godzilla content that's been dropping, and it's like every day there's something new dropping. Whether it's a figure, there's a new figure dropping by Bandai, Super 7, or a Sabubi figure or something, X Plus, new figure dropping. There's new news on a new Godzilla comic, Godzilla battling the Marvel universe and going back to DC, fighting the Justice League Part 2. You know, we got Godzilla versus Hulk, Godzilla versus Spider-Man, Thor, Wolverine. I just went to the comic book store the other day, and that previous video, you guys seen it? You know, I saw Godzilla versus Sherlock Holmes. I didn't even know that that was a thing. That's a comic series. You know, we got a new Godzilla manga announced today as of April 22nd, 2025. I think it's called Godzilla Galaxy Odyssey. That's gonna be pretty dope. Hopefully, Space Godzilla's in it. You know, it's Galaxy Odyssey. That sounds very space oriented, and I love that. I love that. I love like a Godzilla manga that's accessible. You know, for us. You know, that's gonna be very very dope. TV shows. You know, you got the Goji Bond stuff and all that other. You know, so much Godzilla stuff coming on. You know, coming out. We got all these conventions going on. All Monsters Attack, G Fest, Godzilla Fest in San Francisco. You got the Godzilla Fest in Tokyo. Um, Kaiju Brooklyn. Shout out Kaiju Brooklyn, by the way. Hopefully, you know, if y'all ever see this video. um, Platinum Age of Godzilla, man. Platinum Age of Godzilla. I can't say it enough, and I am super happy. I'm super happy. Like this is some of the happiest I've ever been, because this is the best time to be a Godzilla fan or a Kaiju fan. You feel me? Like this is so dope, bro. All this new content, we're drowning in it, and it's kind of getting hard to keep up. But I like that. I like that. I like to be drowned, like drowned in drowning in a plethora of new content, should I say? You know what I mean? So you know, we're getting spoiled, and I feel like this is something that we deserved as fans for the past 20 years, really. Yeah, past 20 years. Because y'all, if y'all remember, if y'all are old enough to remember, if y'all were Godzilla fans back in the Godzilla Stone Age, you know, the in between time between Final Wars and 2014, you know, we had nothing. We were getting nothing. Godzilla stuff was so rare to find. The most amount of Godzilla stuff we had was Godzilla Unleashed and the Bandai Creation figures that were coming out. You know what I mean? And you know, we had, you know, a few Bandai's, should I say, or X Plus, the Fubi figures dropping and shit, you know, here and there. But ever since 2014 came out, bro, like it's been ramping up. It's been ramping up, and I'm super happy, super excited, super grateful that we're getting all this new stuff. I know y'all are too, man. So I'm gonna take advantage of all this stuff coming out. Try to drop as much content as I can about everything new that's coming out, man. Collect as much as I can. As y'all see my collection, like I said, it's been growing, and just enjoy my passion, enjoy my hobby of loving Godzilla and Kaiju. This is a lore accurate fight, by the way. Very lore accurate fight. What I love about Orga too, his roars, they're a little bit different, but actually I shouldn't say different, but they're deeper. He sounds scarier, more alien-like. I love it than his original Save the Earth counterpart. Man, I've been rambling too. I just blew past Gigan and whooped his butt. Oh shit! I missed the juggle. I know y'all can tell the difference in Orga's roar though. He sounds amazing. You know, now that I think about it, like that's a kaiju that doesn't really get a lot of love. You know, Orga, he's not really talked about. I feel like Orga's underrated as a kaiju. He doesn't really get to like too many appearances and a lot of stuff. In fact, the only other appearance that I know of Orga outside of the Atari trilogy games and his movie Godzilla 2000 Millennium is, I think, Godzilla Rulers of the Earth. I think it's just Godzilla Rulers of the Earth. I could be mistaken. Let's go Rage. Let's end him like we did in the movie. Ah, shit. Oh, you know, I think he had a small... Ooh. Nuclear Pulse is over. Lore accurate defeat. Lore accurate defeat. But what was I saying? Yeah, I think his only other appearance was Rulers of the Earth, but I think he was in the animated... what was it? Godzilla Monster Planet? I think he was in Godzilla Monster Planet for like a split second. And I think it's just a flashback showing that he was attacking a city. And he wasn't even like animated. It was like a still image of him. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, But yeah, Orga, he don't get much love, man. I don't know what's up with that. All right, we find everybody's favorite robot now, Jet Jaguar. That's a sick Gigan wallpaper too. I think they got that from Gigabash, because that's one of Gigan's taunt animations in Gigabash. You see, slices his scythe across his teeth. That's pretty cool.
Godzilla 2000.
Yep, we up in Seattle with it. Jet Jaguar looks crisp and clean, boy. But, sorry, Jet Jaguar, I gotta do this to you, my boy. Oh, please don't start freezing. They added rocket boosters on his feet. I like that. Because he didn't have that in his original movie. He was just like he could fly, but it was like some type of levitation type of flying. You know, he didn't have any jet propulsion, or rocket boosters on his feet or anywhere else on his body. So it's kind of weird to figure out how the hell was he flying in his movie? Did he have levitation? Was that a power that was never disclosed? But speaking of kaiju who do get love, Jet Jaguar is one of them. I know y'all seen those shorts of they were using the Final Wars Godzilla suit, and he's fighting Jet Jaguar. He fought Hidora, Final Wars Hidora. Him and Jet Jaguar versus King Ghidorah that came out last year. Oh, I think he's doing that thing that I was talking about. He's not moving. Get up. Fight. Okay, there we go. Now he's doing it again. I don't know. Yeah, Jet Jaguar is kind of buggy in this game. Get up. We're just gonna get rid of you. Get up. Step on your face. Step on your face. Step on your face. Come on. Get up. Okay, I messed with that. I don't know why he's not getting up. Jet Jaguar's AI is trippy. Oh yeah, he's not fighting for some reason. Come on, man. Alright, there you go. Now fight. Now he's fighting. Okay. Hit you with these combos. Oh shit, never mind. As soon as I said combo, he started going in. Oh shit. You're not supposed to hit me, Super X. Ah shit. Do I have rage? I do. Ah shit. Boom. Get out of here, boy. Hit you with this nuclear pulse. I love that they made it look different too, like more movie accurate, should I say? Ah. Oh shit. Ooh. Close. Oh shit. Alright, Braid. Stop doing that. You gotta go. We gotta wrap you up. Get him up out of here. Get him out of here. It's over with. Fatality. This game is so fun, man. I wonder if for G-Fest this year that they would have like some PCs there in the video game room with this game on it. That would be pretty cool. Next up, Megalon. We're going to LA. La La Land, man. I love LA, man. I love LA. I can't wait to go back over there. I'm from the Bay Area originally, but you know, I spent a lot of my time in LA as well. Can't wait to go down there. We've got a lot of should I say, Godzilla stuff that goes down over there. You know, with the different conventions that go down over there in LA. You know, the Comic Cons and stuff, especially San Diego Comic Con. San Diego Comic Con always has a lot of Godzilla stuff every year. What is Megalon doing? Goofy. Also, shout out to my boy Nick Sides. He's got his store over there in LA. I think it's near Hollywood somewhere. I forget what's the name of his store. If I figure out the name of his store, I'll probably put it right here. But he'd be selling a bunch of kaiju toys there. I still haven't been able to go visit him in his store yet. He's got a wicked store. He sells a lot of Safubi kaiju figures there. Super cool. Super cool. Oh, shit. No! Let's get it. Stats as well. Hello. Ah, shit. Alright, bro. Ah! Megalon looks so clean in this game, bro. I love his render. Boom. Oh, shit. Boom. Megalon, I'm gonna have to pack you up, son. Run and grab animation is dope too. I love that. Ah, shit. It made his napalm bombs more explosive. There you go. Sit your butt down. You know, Godzilla vs. Megalon to me might be the funniest Godzilla movie there is. And it's not like, it's like both intentionally and unintentionally funny. A lot of it's because of Megalon too. Y'all see the stuff he does in that movie? And he was just doing one of the movies. Damn! Alright, cuz. Yo, drill arms. Get out of here, boy. But y'all see some of the stuff he does in that movie, bro? He did a move earlier in the game, earlier in the match, as you guys seen, where he like did this little skip slide across the whole map. He does that in the movie, and it's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Me and some of my boys get on Discord and we watch that movie every single time. We can do nothing but just laugh. It's hilarious. He does this little jump. He throws a temper tantrum when he can't find Jet Jaguar. It's hilarious, bro. Even the fights too. You know, everybody loves the drop kick, but I'm just like, the fight scene in general is amazing. And it's mainly because it's funny and action packed too. There's a scene where this Gigan, he gets his arm broken by Jet Jaguar. That's just so funny, bro. Ah, shit. If he got rage, I got rage. Yeah. Damn! Alright, cuz. You know what? Get out of here. It's over with. Fatality. KO. And we packing them up, man. We packing them up. So we got 3 more monsters left. I think she's the next one actually. Mega Gears. And speaking of kaiju who don't get a lot of love either, Mega Gears is not really talked about that much either. She's just like Orga, she's the same ballpark. Like, she does not get talked about a lot, like within the fan base, should I say. I never hear her ever really brought up. She does get a lot of love in the comics though, I'll tell you that. She's in a lot of the comic books, so I do appreciate that. I think she's in Here We Be Dragons. I know she's in Half Century. Is it Half Century War? I think she's in Half Century War. I know she's in Rulers of the Earth. Is it Half Century War? I think she's in Half Century War. Or maybe I'm thinking about Rage Across Time. I know she's in Rage Across Time too. She's in a lot of comics, man. I think she's also in the I think she's in the Godzilla versus Power Rangers comic too, which is dope. By the way, love that they did that. That was an amazing crossover. Shit. Give that comic a read, by the way, too. I have so many Godzilla comics. Like it's a unhealthy amount of Godzilla comics. Like I have so many of them. I'm gonna keep like that. Might second to the figures. You know, you guys know I have so many figures, but like comics might be the second most amount of things that I've collected outside of figures. So many of them. I'm looking at like my stack over here to the right of all the Godzilla comics that I have. It's so many of them. Like I have all like every issue of Rulers of the Earth, which is my favorite comic series. I have all the, you know, the crossover ones, Justice League, starting to collect the Marvel ones. I have the all the Godzilla Rivals ones, Godzilla Ongoing, got a few of the Dark Horse ones, the Marvel Comics ones. I don't have any of the new Godzilla versus the Marvel Comics ones yet. I have a lot of the Here We Be Dragons. It's another series. I forget the other series that I have. The new one I have, Godzilla Skate or Die. I have 2 issues of that. Yeah, I have so many of them. This is a lore accurate fight, by the way. Yeah. Counter, weave. Damn! Right in the dick. Okay. I got it too. As I know. If they got it, I got it. Man, forget your Mega Nula. Man, straight to the nuclear pulse. Oh, I forgot about this. I haven't showed this to you guys. And it's actually poetic that I haven't shown this move to you guys yet. Godzilla has the move that he used on Megaguirus in the movie. If I can just get some distance. Fuck, I'm trying to do it. He has the body slam. Damn. I don't know why the game's kind of running slow now. What's going on? Yeah, damn. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Right there. Ah, I didn't land it. I did not land it. But he has the body slam. It's so dope. Damn it. You ain't hitting nobody with that stolen atomic breath. Damn it. Trying to get her with it. Shit. Stop. No. Oh, they put the rage right on her, cuz. Come on, man. No. You're not getting me with those Mega Nula. There. Skill issue. Set her ass ablaze. Damn it. Stop! She is comboing the shit out of me. Oh my god. Oh, bro. I can't get a hit off. Oh my god. Fight back. Okay. Look, I tried to block right there. Come on. There we go. It's over. Got her. Sheesh, that one was tough. That was crazy. Alright, we on to our last 2. We on to my boy. I love you so much, man. Space Godzilla. But I gotta pack you up, man. I gotta pack you up. Space Godzilla is one of the kaiju that I love the most in this game. With the rework, not just with his design, but his moveset as well. Specifically, something I really like about his design. Hopefully, he does it in when he's fighting me. If not, you guys will see it in the next video when I play him. The Gravity Tornado. The Gravity Tornado is one of my favorite abilities from any kaiju ever. It's basically In the movie, and in the comics too, you guys see it as well. Damn, Corona Beam, right out the gate. He shoots green bolts of energy from his shoulder crystals, and he uses it as like telekinesis, and he accesses super gravity, and he can take control of other kaiju or objects and throw them. You know what I mean? He could throw them into buildings or away from him. From to my knowledge, they're also like energy beams too. Like they do damage to him. Get your crystals. Shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. So it's actually more like a tornado in this game, and it comes from his mouth. Because in the original game, in the original Save the Earth, it was blue and it came from his mouth, which is pretty cool. I like that take on it. But in the movie, it comes from his shoulder crystals, and he can lift other kaiju with it. And I think it does damage to him. I think it's hot too. Like I said, it's an energy beam, so like sizzles their skin. But this game, what they've done is they've changed it from what it was in the original Save the Earth. It's not blue anymore. It's green like it is in the movie, which I really like. But it actually looks like a tornado because the name is Gravity Tornado. So it looks like a tornado. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And also that he's just much faster in this game. He can raise more crystals instead of just 2 like in the original Save the Earth. Yeah, he's just lethal. He's one of the best characters in this game. For sure. And he can combo like crazy. His melee attacks are insane. He's just fast. He does a lot of damage. He's dope. He's dope. He's dope. He's dope. Got one of the best character models in the game too. One of the most movie accurate ones. Actually, I don't even want to say that. All the character models in this game are movie accurate. Every last one of them. Some are a little bit more than others, I would say. Space Godzilla, Destroyer, they're one of them. Jet Jaguar, Godzilla 2000. Kiryu Super Mega Godzilla, Guy again, Megalon. You know what am I saying? Nah, yeah, no. I'm gonna go back to my original statement. They're all movie accurate. Every last one of them. And I was kind of thinking of work. Yeah. We're gonna keep doing this too. Sorry, bro. He's getting too far. But yeah, I was kind of thinking of Orga. Like, I felt like he wasn't as movie accurate as some of the others, but now I'm thinking back to it. Sort of is. But there's a little rework, some tweaks that they can do to Orga's character model in this game to make it a little bit more movie accurate. This is Godzilla Save the Earth lore final battle fight, by the way. As you guys know, Space Godzilla is the final battle in final boss in Godzilla Save the Earth, and Godzilla Unleashed as well, which I love that. Tonight, I'm about to cook him. I know you didn't just taunt. Stop doing that. Rage. Let's end them with a nuclear pulse. Deal! Okay, bro. Okay, weave. Let's get that on. Because he was about to keep doing that. He just blitzed the shit out of me. Damn. I was almost cooked for a second. I cannot see my health on it. I could not see my health at all. My goodness. Got this Super Mecha Godzilla wallpaper. Alright. On to our final opponent. Damn, I've really yapped my ass away fighting all of these different characters. That's crazy. So, sorry, we're not playing Jet Jaguar. On to Destroyer, who has also had an insane rework of his character model in this game. So much better than what he looks like in the original Atari Trilogy games, man. He looks so good in this game. I can't wait for you guys to see him.
Godzilla 2000.
Destroyer, look at him. Yo, he looks so good. And he can actually fly in his game too. His oxygen destroyer ray looks like it does in the movie instead of just some smoke with purple electricity that it shoots out in the original game. Yeah, his moveset is cracked in this game too. He's pretty strong. Uppercut. I'm finna whoop his ass. Damn. Okay, that did a lot of damage. I've been getting into it recently about I don't know, I'm gonna make a video on this as well. The strength and power level of Destroyer. That I'm a firm believer he's not the strongest kaiju. I'm gonna be blunt. He's not the strongest enemy that Godzilla's ever faced. He's not, and I have him barely crocking the top 10. I'm not hating because he's my third favorite Godzilla kaiju. Um, not including Godzilla, but after Space Godzilla and Gorosaurus. But he's not the strongest, and he's not beating Space Godzilla in the fight either. I'm gonna make a video on that as well. I stand by that. There's a whole lot of evidence to support that. Where we're just using movies, and we're adding comics, manga, all the data book scans. He's not beating Space Godzilla in the fight. And that's just the facts. I can debate. I can debate anybody on that, and you're gonna lose that. I'll bet $100 that you'll lose that debate. Guarantee it. I've been going back and forth with people on Twitter about the strength of Destroyer. Me and a lot of my friends kind of think like he's a fraud in terms of final boss energy. I think he's a great villain, but not for the reasons that a lot of Godzilla fans think he is. I don't think, for what people associate Destroyer with, I don't think like he's good at that. I think he's good at other things in terms of being an actual villain. But he loses. He loses a lot. Destroyer has never won a single fight in any piece of Godzilla media besides, if you want to count kidnapping Godzilla Jr., who's a fraction of his size, and killing him, or the fact that he killed Mothra in a 4v4, a 4-way battle in Godzilla Cataclysm. He did do that, but Mothra was also fighting Godzilla and I think Biollante as well. So like, I can't give him all the credit because she had damage from the two of them as well. So it's not like he soloed her. But Destroyer is just fundamentally a loser. Like he loses every battle he fights. He fights in every battle he participates in. He loses. Oh shit! No, damn. And that's just the truth. Let's go Rage. He got his ass whooped in his movie by Burning Godzilla, who was a dying kaiju. I'm one of the ones, and there's evidence to support this, that thinks Burning Godzilla is physically weaker than just his normal base form. He's got more raw power, but I think he's physically weaker. So like, it's a double-edged sword on however you want to like take that into account. But he did get whooped by Burning Godzilla. He never won a fight against Burning Godzilla. He either always loses or he retreats. But his presence and what he's built up to be, what people want to associate him with and think he is, whether it's his name, his design, and all that. In fact, he's the final villain in the Heisei series, like, people always want to jump on the bandwagon and say he's the strongest monster. And I'm just here to tell you he's not. He's not. But he's still great. He's a great character, and I love him. I love me some Destroyer. And I had to I had to zip him up right there, boy. You feel me? It's just like Godzilla did in the movie. You feel me? Well, there you go. There you have it. That's my complete gameplay of Godzilla 2000 on Godzilla Save the Earth Melee. I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling throughout this whole thing. I hope you guys enjoyed my gameplay. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys really like this, man. I definitely plan to do more. I'm probably going to record the Space Godzilla one right after this. If not, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, man, like I said, I absolutely love this game. I'm gonna link the Discord server for Godzilla Save the Earth Melee down below in the description, so you guys can check it out, play it for yourselves. Let me know what other kaiju games that you guys want me to play. Like I said, I'm gonna go through the entire roster of this game, play every single kaiju. Then we're gonna play probably the vanilla version of Godzilla Save the Earth. I'm gonna hop back on Gigabash. I'm gonna play Godzilla PS4, um, Straw Monsters Melee. I don't have a Wii or a Wii U to play Godzilla Unleashed, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to play that game. I have War of the Monsters. I plan on playing Monster Hunter. other animal games that we can play, like Man Eater. I want to play that. I want to play the Isle, or Path of the Titans. Some more dinosaur games. Even Jurassic World Evolution. Well, I think three's coming out soon. Maybe two. Might have to buy that one. Even like the Zoo Tycoon games. I want to play those games for you guys. I'm gonna start streaming soon too. I'm getting all my Twitch stuff situated and together. I'm gonna kind of like decorate my profile a little bit, kind of run some tests and see, if anybody's interested on watching me stream on Twitch. A lot of my cousins stream on Twitch basically every single day. I figured I might do the same, just with kaiju video games, but also with other video games too, like video games that we play together, like Marvel Rivals and Fortnite or whatever. You know what I mean? Even Repo or some of the Naruto games that we play. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, man. Like I said, this is my first kind of one of these videos that I've done, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace out.